Do I still know how to do it? Hello guys, I'm Alisa, I'm the mindful makeup artist, and welcome back to my channel. And I mean that quite literally because I have been absent for a while. I had some computer issues. I've also started to work again. And I'm sort of in the midst of my hay fever season. And it just didn't happen. But I'm back. I don't know if a lot of people will actually, if they missed me because I still don't have a lot of subscribers. But for those who do watch me, I'm back again, and the plan is to really stick to the one video a week routine again. So I'm a person who's quite into, taking care of the climate, finding eco-friendly alternatives, just doing whatever I can to create a better planet. And today I wanted to talk about 4 things that I did that really reduced my mostly plastic waste, but also waste in general. They're quite wow. See, I no longer know how to do it because I have language issues. I mean, these are not like completely new things, but I figured there are still a lot of people who actually do need to learn about what they can do, so why not? Also, and I really want to say this, it's not about doing all of this stuff. Like, a small change can have a big impact. For instance, maybe you are not a vegetarian, but maybe you do have a zero waste lifestyle, or maybe you are not really into the zero waste movement because you find it too difficult, but maybe you are a vegetarian or a vegan person. So I think it's, if everybody would at least do one thing, it might have an impact. I think it's really important to understand that and believe that, because I know it's so easy to think that, I'm just one person, what difference can I make? But if everybody would think that way, there would be no change at all. So a first change that I have made is using soap bars instead of liquid soap in a bottle. Either for, soap that you use on your body in the shower, but also the soap that you just use to wash your hands. A very tiny thing, but it can make a difference. Secondly, and I think this is the biggest change that I have experienced, is to filter my water. So I'm no longer buying, I used to buy water in plastic bottles like a lot of people, and then I made the switch to just drinking water from the tap, tap water, or whatever you call it in English, and use one of those filtering systems. That's actually a change where I can literally see the difference, because I think where I live, they collect the plastic waste every 2 weeks. And I think before when I was still buying water in plastic bottles, I think I had a full garbage bag of plastic at least once a month. And now I think I only have to put it outside like 3 times a year. And that is the biggest difference that I have made for myself, and I think if there is one thing that I would recommend to people, it would be that. Thirdly, a thing that I try to pay attention to is buying recyclable alternatives. For instance, I bought some mayonnaise this week, not that it's interesting to you, and I decided to buy mayonnaise in a glass jar instead of mayonnaise in a plastic packaging. And you can apply that to a lot of different things. For instance, you can have pasta or rice in cardboard packaging, but you also have pasta and rice in plastic packagings. It's as simple as that, really. And then number 4 that I really try to do is creating some DIY cleaning products and also cosmetics. Well, not really cosmetics, but like skincare products. I started doing it about a year ago, and then I sort of forgot about it a little bit. And then because of the lockdown, it sort of gave me a boost to do that again. Also because I had a lot of time, like most people. And I'm really having fun with it, and it's just a great way of reducing your waste in general. Of course, you do need to buy your ingredients, but those ingredients can usually be used for a lot of different things. So I no longer buy any cleaning products. I just use vinegar and essential oils and, how do you call that again in English? I don't know. Baking soda. Baking soda. That's the word I was looking for. So baking soda, vinegar, white vinegar, and essential oils. Oils can really, you can sort of use them for most things. And it's really not difficult to make, because I think that a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have the time to make my own cleaning products. But it's you know, especially your cleaning products. I mean, DIY skincare stuff, I can understand you sometimes need to spend a little bit more time on creating those things. But your own cleaning products is really not difficult and really not time consuming. 2 minutes, maybe, maximum. So, you know, if you have a day off, you can just make some of your cleaning products. And also you can have like one all-purpose cleaner. And I mean, you really don't need something separate for the toilet, something separate for the bathroom, something for in the kitchen. You can sort of use the same product for all those things. I think these are like, you know, things that I try to do in my life, or not try to do, but actually do. I just hope that I can stimulate people a little bit to do the same. And like I said, you don't have to do all of that stuff, but I think it's just important to be a little bit conscious about our lifestyle. And I do hope that the lockdown and the quarantine has maybe caused, you know, or has created a little bit of a different mindset for a lot of people, because I know it's a cliche, but we only have one planet, and it's not necessarily for my generation, but for the people who come after me. Like I said, it doesn't have to be difficult. Something small can have a huge impact after a while. I do want to think about how I can apply that to my makeup career, because I do know that in makeup you do have a lot of waste. I mean, we use a lot of cotton pads, we use a lot of tissues, we use a lot of Q-tips. And I try to go for eco-friendly companies, so that's like a start, but you still have the wastes. You know, there are certain alternatives, but they are not always realistic in real life. So that's something that I do struggle with. But you know, that's the whole thing. We can make changes bit by bit, and maybe I'm not the perfect zero waste person in my career, but I can try my best in my personal life. But I am thinking about the changes that I can apply in my job as well, and if I have found them, I will share them with you and the makeup artist community. Also, maybe I will do some videos where I show some of the DIY skincare products that I make. Maybe that might be interesting. So I hope that from now on I will be back on track again with a video every single week, whether it be makeup or lifestyle stuff or something else. And I hope that you guys will be there as well. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to my channel, you're always welcome to subscribe. I could use some extra subscribers. YouTube is hard. It's harder than I thought. I mean, to get like an audience, but maybe I'm not doing it right. I don't know. Anyways, for those who do watch, thank you very much, and I hope you stick around for my next videos, and thank you for waiting for a new video. I'm gonna shut it down now because it's getting awkward. Dag. So itchy. What do you want? Oh, I also want the